We are a part of Project Lead the Way. It's a nationally recognized curriculum, really based on the foundations of STEM education. And so basically the concept of Project Lead the Way is help our students develop skills in things like identifying problems, solutions for problems, testing problems, recording that data, communicating to a team, working collaboratively.
So the first year we did start with robotics and automation, and then we have grown to design and modeling. That's the second one. And then next year we will be increasing with the medical detectives, which is like a biology background offering that will be in addition to our 8th grade sciences.
My name is Brad Adams, and I work here at Homer Center School District. I teach physics for the high schoolers and robotics, as well as 7th grade energy science. And the robotics is through Project Lead the Way. It's a program with many different facets, and I do robotics and automation, where the kids get to know mechanisms, and then they start to use those mechanisms to build robots, dragsters, and things you see in your everyday life with the nuts and bolts behind it. Project Lead the Way is beneficial to students in that they have a lot of design work. I don't give them a lot of constraints, so it's completely what they can come up with out of their imagination. And then they troubleshoot themselves, their own problems, which is fascinating to watch because usually there's a right answer, there's a wrong answer. But in Project Lead the Way, there's 1,000 right answers, and they're going to come up with more options than I could ever give them.
It was like a lot of problem solving was into it, and there was no right or wrong, because if we did something wrong, he just told us to rebuild it or find out what the problem was and fix it. He didn't tell us what it was. He would always tell us to go find it out yourself. It benefits you because you're not going to always have someone beside you telling you what you did wrong through your life.
And then from there, they tend to help each other, which is really interesting, because if one group is struggling and one group has it, the student that has it will often turn around and help somebody working through a problem. So you see this real network of camaraderie to make a project happen.
We programmed, which was the most challenging, but I learned not to doubt myself and never to give up. So I learned to troubleshoot, and it also helped with everything else I do now.
Really, we look at STEM and Project Lead the Way as opportunities for our students to not only look at problems, design solutions for problems, test those, and then collect the data. It basically, though, really the skills of collaboration, communication, teamwork that you're going to need in the 21st century workforce. So we just look at the Project Lead the Way as great opportunities for our kids to really practice those skills that they're going to need regardless of what field they choose in their futures.